Hey, it's Scott Penfold from Loaded Radio, and today we're diving into a wild what if in metal history. Picture this. Slayer's Kerry King almost made Megadeth his home in the early days of thrash. Now, in a recent Q&A with Metal Hammer magazine, Kerry gave us a rare peek into his brief but memorable stint with Megadeth, sharing how his time with Dave Mustaine's band could have led to a very different Megadeth. So here's what happened. Kerry was asked which band, if any, he'd like to have joined, and he opened up about actually having been in another band already, being Megadeth. That's right, before he was a big, huge Slayer legend, Kerry joined Megadeth as their second guitarist for their first handful of shows. Kerry's answer to fans, he believes if he and Mustaine could have coexisted for a while, it would have made Megadeth very different. Kerry recalled how he saw Dave Mustaine play guitar during an early Metallica performance and was blown away. I saw them play in Woodstock, and I was intrigued by Mustaine, he remembered. Mustaine's energy and raw guitar skills left a major impression on Kerry, especially because he could play so intensely while looking somewhere else entirely, something Kerry admits he still can't do. Eventually, the two connected through their shared love of BC-rich guitars. Kerry learned that Mustaine was looking for a guitarist, and he jumped on the opportunity, thinking it would be a massive learning experience. And here's the kicker. He didn't just want to join Megadeth, he wanted people to see him and think, that's the Slayer guy. A smart way to bring attention to his own band at a time when Slayer was still on the rise. But as we all know, Kerry and Mustaine didn't exactly become a thrash metal power duo. Kerry admitted, I don't know how anybody can be in Megadeth for more than a couple of hours, because that guy's crazy. So why didn't it work? Kerry felt that Dave's riffs and style were just too different from his own. Kerry had some interesting insights into Dave's personality too. He said he was cooler back then. According to Kerry, Mustaine's intensity increased over the years, influenced by what he called a lot of drugs and funny extracurriculars. But he fondly remembers those early days as good times, playing with a different band, hitting the same venue Slayer would eventually dominate, and seeing a different angle on metal. Now looking back, Kerry's decision to stay with Slayer seems pretty smart, right? Slayer's speed, intensity, and darker themes were the perfect fit for his style, and that alignment helped them carve out their own space in thrash and extreme metal. But if you're wondering if Kerry would have made Megadeth better, he's quick to clarify he thinks he would have just made them different. And with Slayer's success, he doesn't regret the choice to stay true to his own band. In the end, Kerry King's journey is a fascinating piece of thrash metal history. His brief time with Megadeth wasn't just a cool side gig, it was an experience that probably helped him realize where he belonged. And imagine how different things would have been. While he might not have found his musical home with Megadeth, this stint helped Kerry develop his own style and commitment to Slayer's dark, intense sound that fans will go wild for today. Alright, that's a wrap for today. If you're as intrigued by these hidden stories in metal as we are, be sure to hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments. Could you imagine a Megadeth with Kerry King at the helm? Until next time, keep those horns high. I'm Scott Penfold for Loaded Radio. Loaded.